fact that they're like going through with this is so insane. But also, I'm not surprised. I don't know, it's a special topic on here. I don't know what this topic is, so we're about to find out.
Okay, I'm nervous. All right. Bismillah. I hate this.
Oh my gosh, I saw this.
All right, let's see what it is. Oh no!
I was so upset, I overlooked this. I was like, I am not gonna entertain myself with this energy. Marvel is introducing an Israeli Mossad superhero, Sabra, in an upcoming Captain America film. I'm just skipping this, absolutely no.
I have definitely seen this. CARE's posted about this. Muslims have been posting about this. And a lot of Muslims in general have been posting about this.
Let's just say it's disappointing. We're very upset. The Muslim community of Palestinians are upset.
As a Marvels fan, I'm like, why? Why? Why did you... Why? What's her superpower gonna be? Just killing children with rocks and
all right, okay.
Evicting people from their homes in the middle of the night, or...
I think this is very disrespectful towards the Muslim community. I love reading comic books. Like, I've been reading comic books since I was junior year of high school. They have an arsenal of superheroes that they could have gone with. And for them to come out with a superhero like this at this time, like, it's just disrespectful.
First of all, this is not a superhero. Nothing about this is giving me superhero. I want Palestinian superheroes because there's so many. Let's highlight some of them.
I literally saw the comic and I was like, what are we doing? Yeah, here it is, yeah. It has taken the Hulk to make her see this dead Arab boy as a human being. That is psychotic.
It took a giant green mythical monster for you to realize that this dead child in front of you, despite the fact that they are Arab, is actually a human being.
Is this satire or is this like a real clipping of a... This was a real comic from the 1980s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's old. It's an old cartoon. But does a hero say that? Does a superhero ever say that? Isn't the whole point of a superhero to defend everybody equally? Even aliens are defended in many superhero comics. But the Arab boy is not. The Palestinian child is not.
The worst part is that they literally named the superhero after a massacre that happened.
Naming your Israeli superhero after a massacre of 3,000 Palestinian and Lebanese citizens is a little on the nose, isn't it? I mean, what?
Sabra, like on the nose there, buddy. Like that was a massacre, I think, a genocide that happened 40 years ago?
To have a superhero named Sabra, knowing that it's the 40-year anniversary of the Sabra and Shatila massacre just the other day, is disgusting.
The name they gave her. Named her after hummus and a massacre.
First of all, sidebar, don't buy Sabra hummus.
This past summer, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, this was all leading up to this? That's crazy. That's crazy. No, that's literally insane. Like,
You took like such a great step forward and now you're taking like 5 steps back. Like, you're shooting yourself in the foot here. Like,
What bothers me the most is like, no one asked for this. No one even knew who the f this character was.
it's just really hard to like actually watch, and it made me lose so much respect for Marvel as a Palestinian American and as somebody who does struggle to go back to their country a lot. And it's not really a good look, and everyone's just kind of mad about it.
yo, and this is hilarious. Someone quote tweeted, the villain is a 6-year-old Palestinian child. Facts. It is.
Yeah, it might have been a joke, but I read it and I was like, yeah, that seems about right. And that is the most messed up part about it.
You know, what is she protecting Israel from? You know, with like the Iron Dome defense system, like, you know, and what, $4 billion in aid from the US? Like, what do they even need her for? Like, in all honesty, they already have more than enough protections. If anyone needs a superhero, it's Palestine.
I'm just disgusted, honestly. Just absolutely disgusted.
What in a movie called what? Shira Haas has been cast as an Israeli superheroine Sabra in a Captain America New World Order. New World Order also? My voice just went a couple octaves way too high because that is just some crazy branding.
Hollywood spent so much time trying to fight against stereotypes, and then we got Captain America New World Order, and then an Israeli superhero, like,
the collaboration between this Israeli superhero, this Israeli hero that represents their state, and this American hero, Captain America, who represents the country, right? Like, it's almost like a subliminal, like, the US and Israel are low-key, like, you know, they're friends. And I think that's what they're trying to portray through, like, this movie.
And Captain America, I mean, military propaganda if I've ever seen that. Arabs are bad, the terrorists are bad, America is good, the military is good. And you know what fits into that narrative? Let's throw an Israeli superhero in there and then again divide between America is good and Israel is good and the Middle East is bad and Arab people are bad. Disney needs to do better because we have all sorts of people watching your movies and shows and TV, and I think we're past this whole us versus them. Oh, we're just feeding our kids a very specific line of information.
Look, they have 198 countries that are part of the UN or something to choose a country that they can support with. Why go with the one that is doing a genocide on the Palestinian people? I don't understand. Oh God, people really need help.
Israel's Marvel superhero Sabra has many powers, including demolishing Palestinian homes with her mind and assassinating Palestinian children with her laser beam eyes. I mean, I don't think she needs those powers. The Israeli government is already doing that. You feel me? They don't really need her to continue doing that.
For this actress, we all know that her preparation for this film is going to be training with IDF.
I feel like if you're pro this movie, I think you should take a deeper look into the conflict, and I think nobody should. I personally think you shouldn't have an opinion on this until you do your research. So I literally just got back from Palestine. I went for like a month and a couple of days. And when I tell you the journey from Jordan to Palestine was actually like kind of hell this time. Instead of like the normal like 3 to 5 hour drive, it was like literally a 14-hour drive. I was up at 4 a.m. with 3 hours of sleep on my back. They literally kept us in a bus for God knows how long hours. And it was torment and it was horrible. And it's not fun. It's not easy for Palestinians to go back to their land. They try their best to make it difficult for you so you don't go back. And it's really sad and it's really disheartening. And like all I want to do is just see my little cousins that are growing up without me over there. All I want to do is see my family like whenever I can, and it just makes it really difficult. And it like, I don't know. Again, going back, then you see this like happening, and you're kind of just like, first of all, what is this get up? You look like a bird, and not in a good way.
To bring like such a real conflict into like a make-believe world where you have superpowers and then you're going to use your superpowers discriminatory, like you're going to be discriminatory with those powers.
Like big corporations do see the public opinion of the steps they take, so I hope that they see the outrage in the Muslim community, in the Palestinian community, or just in general people who care about humans community.
Just knowing, you know, Israel's actions towards the Palestinians, I personally don't see myself supporting this.
Obviously, you know, I don't support it. I oppose Israel and all, like, you know, the human right violations that they commit.
We're not gonna watch it, we're not gonna stream it, we're not gonna give Marvel our money.
Definitely not giving my coins, and nobody I know. But you know, y'all be easy.
Support organizations like AMP for Palestine who are actively boycotting this and having internal meetings with Marvel heads about this character and about this plot line. We have to just be on top of it, you know? We can't be giving our money to oppressors.
And you remember, I know you know all the jokes about like if the Avengers and Spider-Man and Superman were in real life, we'd hate them. They're destroying our cars. We come home from a long day of work. We open our car door and bam, we're just left with the car door because the Hulk took the rest of the car and threw it at the enemy, who happens to be an Arab person. Your homeowners, your car, your renters, and superhero insurance, because at one point, some superhero is gonna mess your shit up.
Maybe she'll convert. Maybe she'll convert and wear a hijab. You never know. And then start rocking the Palestinian colors, you know, and their flag. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that one.